Hey everybody, welcome back to Star Trek Online. We just finished this tutorial, and now we're in sector space, and this is where you see everybody's big, bad, beautiful ships, and probably want, hey, there's the break-even, piece of crap. Then we had the set, and here we move in warp, and you can see everybody's big, bad ships. I'm not sure those are everybody's ship, but see the, I don't even know what that is. Anyway, we've got to head for Earth, so I've got to find the Sol system. Head there, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to... Oh, it wants us to come here. Communication breakdown, and we've got... Hold on, I want to go full stop and show you what we have here. You have a Galaxy and another Miranda, USS Wisconsin, and the USS Carmini something or other. With the break-even is bank and mail access, and we can begin communications breakdown. But before we do, what we want to do is we want to... I'm trying to remember. Interesting. H, Y, N. How do I see my ship? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. U shows me my ship, and I can take this and equip it on my ship there. Can also put these beam weapons on. I think I want to put it on the back, actually. Makes the back a little better. And now we can go into the next episode, which is communication breakdown. And it's just like you're watching a Star Trek episode.
We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead, and the Renown is beside us.
Interesting. Alright, so we gotta head for the Kittimer. Before I do, I wanna... equip my new weapon. Alright, but we can also go ahead and pick up the skills, I think, because we got skills left, so we can pick up, and you can, you know, put points in here just like you can in any other tree. But weapon training is going to be good for us. Attack patterns is going to be good. Maybe not, because we spent all our... So that's fine. We get some more points after we finish this, so we're going to go ahead and head for the Kittimer.
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
Ah, Captain Bullock. Captain Taggart? What are you both doing here?
We attempted to inform you that the Renown would be escorting these cadets back to Earth's space dock, but we were unable to establish a subspace link. I thought it prudent to investigate.
Trying to overstep my boundary.
I'm relieved to see both of you. The anomalies must be interfering with our communications. Where is Captain Taggart? That's quite the story, Cadet. I'm sorry to hear about Captain Taggart. He was one of the best officers in Starfleet. I'm sure this isn't easy for you and your crew. Don't worry. We'll have you back at Earth Space Dock before you know it. I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. The Renown has the largest science team, so I recommend we send our data there for analysis. Any questions? You're quite confident for a cadet. You remind me a bit of myself when I was an ensign. Of course, I wasn't commanding a ship back then. Let's see how you perform before you start claiming that chair full time.
You can set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, speed, or balance.
I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for here.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Gamma radiation, you say? Interesting. I'm gonna go with Borg, but I'm not sure.
Kittimer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading. My chief science officer, Commander Davis, had suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Good work. We'll perform a reverse tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue. Report your findings once your final scan is complete.
Remember, your indicator for where you're going is always going to be up here in this map area, so you know where you're going.
Deflector dish is realigned for a reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir. Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us! The Borg!
Borg! Borg, folks.
Hindenburg is under attack. All vehicles reach her quickly.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions. The
Zachary
Kittimer is being
Quinto.
overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous. I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
The Borg were brutally efficient on the Kittimer. The emergency medical hologram may be in command simply because no one else is fit to do so. The Borg have not been seen in the... I will send teams to aid the Kittimer. You will have to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. You must also inform me if... I have linked the Iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer.
The Borg.
Please transmit the data so we may begin our analysis. We have your data, and our science team... Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help. I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Interesting.
Borg transwarp signatures detected. Prepare your ship for combat.
They're firing. I need help.
In the original tutorial. Front shield.
Maintain your composure. Mark, you can defeat the Borg with Admiral Janeway's tactics. You are Starfleet officers. You are prepared for this.
Good to know. We're gonna get to
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected.
meet. Interesting. I think it's time to haul.
We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
The Borg are departing, most likely for a more strategic target. Direct your fire at the remaining spheres. Focus your fire. We shall prevail.
Turned away then. That's fortunate.
Here is the situation as we see it. The Borg are using the Pollux system as a staging area for a larger invasion. Long-range sensors are already detecting inbound transwarp signatures. The most likely target for a first strike is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg could take it by surprise, they would have large numbers of new drones at their disposal. You must go to the Vega colony, and the Renown is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Khitomer. It is logical for us to...
Most missions can be turned in remotely. Click the icon next to the mission to...
It is imperative that you warn the colony at...
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
One thing I will say, I don't remember the training missions being this...
Shields up, red alert!
I think Captain Homeboy lost his life there. Alright, so I'm Lieutenant 2 now. Interesting. Got some more ship points to spend. And we got some ground points to spend. We can't. Okay. Alright, so we'll open the map up. Vegas system is where we want to go next. We are a long way from the Sol system, which is where Earth is. That's alright, folks. We'll cover that next time in my next tutorial. I'll be back. Thanks for watching. As always, stay legit. And I'll see you next time.